2.10.M.1 Bhāṣya.
Yacha purvaihi purvataram kritam karmanaiva hi samsiddhim asthita janakadayaha iti tattu pravibhajya vigneyam. Tad katham yadi tavad purve janakadayaha tattvavidaha api pravritta karmanaha syuhu te lokasangrahartham guna guneshu vartanda iti jnanena eva samsiddhim asthitaha. Karma sannyase prapte api karmana saha eva samsiddhim asthitaha. Na karma sannyasam kritavantaha ityesha arthaha. Atha nate tattvavidaha Ishvara samarpidena karmana sadhana bhudena samsiddhim sattvashuddhim jnanotpatti lakshanam va samsiddhim asthitaha janakadayaha iti vyakheyam. Etameva artham vakshyati bhagavan sattvashuddhaye karma kurvandi iti. Swakarmana tamabhyarchya siddhim vindati manavaha iti uktva siddhim praptasya cha punaha jnananishtham vakshyati siddhim prapto yatha brahma ityadina. Tasmad Gitasu kevaladeva tattvajnanad moksha praptihi na karma samuchidad iti nischitaha arthaha.
Translation. The objector would say, then there are ślokās like, quote, done before by the people gone by, unquote. Shloka 4:15. Quote, certainly it is by karma that men like Janaka became established in some siddhi or perfection, unquote. Shloka 3:20. These statements have to be clearly understood with reference to their context. How is that? Where it is stated that people of yore like Janaka indulged in karma in spite of being knowers of truth, it has to be understood that they abided in perfection while continuing to do karma for the welfare of the world. A footnote on Janaka there. A great philosopher king, the father of Sita of Ramayana. The incidents of that took place one yuga before the war of Mahabharata. Hence the expression people of yore. It may be noted that karma they did was with the awareness that, quote, the sense organs do play on the objects, unquote. Shloka 3:28. Though their attachment and the feeling of I had been lost, they did their rights and duties for the benefit of the world. Now, if the stand is that they were not knowers of truth, then it has to be interpreted that through the practice of karma, with the attitude of complete surrender to God, they attained perfect purity of mind, and by that, the realization of the ultimate. Bhagavan is going to give this meaning in, quote, for attaining purity of mind, they do karma, unquote. Shloka 5:11. After saying, quote, by paying homage to God by one's own karma, man attains perfection, unquote. Shloka 18:46. Perfection here means complete purity of mind. Bhagavan would explain how, after attaining this perfection, realization comes about in the shloka beginning, quote, how does the person who has obtained perfection attain realization, unquote. Shloka 18:50. Therefore, the definite meaning of the teachings of Gita is that the attainment of moksha is only by the knowledge of the reality and not by combining it with karma. 2.10.M.2 explanation. The critic would then ask the question, what about historical figures like Janaka, who, Gita itself says, attained perfection by karma only? Śankarāchārya would argue that the statement has to be analyzed according to the context. He says this can be interpreted on the basis of two mutually opposite assumptions. First, people like Janaka were knowers of truth, and second, they were not. In the first case, they were above all karma. Their feeling of I, the doer, had disappeared along with all their desires, and they had nothing to gain or lose. In spite of that, they continued to do their karma like ruling the country as model kings. They did this for the welfare of the world. Even while doing all this, they were fully aware of the fact that the instruments of action and perception would continue to play on the sense objects, and that play was not tainting them. 2.10.M.3. If we take the second assumption that they were not knowers of truth, then we have to take it that they were on the path of Karma Yoga for attaining realization. One who does his karma without any desire for its results and in full surrender to the divine attains purity of mind. Bhagavan says in Shloka 5.11, quote, Yogis do karma, removing all attachments for obtaining purity of mind, unquote. This leads them to jnana, as the impurities that were covering jnana are removed. 2.10.M.4. The critic can still say that the word samsiddhi really means realization and has been taken here to mean only purity of mind. Śankarāchārya's answer is that this is supported by Gita. He quotes from Shloka 1846, Yada pravartir bhudanam yena sarvamidam tadam swakarmana tamabhyarchya siddhim vindadi manavaha. One attains perfection by worshipping the Supreme Being, from whom all beings originate and by whom all this universe is pervaded, through performance of one's natural duty as a homage unto him. This is closely followed by Sloka 1850, Siddhim prapto yadha brahma tathapnodi nibodhame samasenaiva kaunteya nishtha jnanasya ya para. Learn from me briefly, O Arjuna, how one who has reached such perfection attains Brahman, the goal of transcendental knowledge. Therefore, Siddhi is not moksha, but a state of perfect purity which will lead one to moksha. The Acharya concludes the argument that realization is possible only by jnana and not combining it with karma. 2.10.N.1 Bhāṣya.
यथा च अयम् अर्थः तथा प्रकरणशः विभज्य तत्र तत्र दर्शयिष्यामः. तत्र एवं धर्मसम्मूढचेतसः महति शोकसागरे निमग्नस्य अर्जुनस्य अन्यत्र आत्मज्ञानाद् उद्धरणम् अपश्यन् भगवान् वासुदेवः ततः अर्जुनम् उद्दिधारयिषुः आत्मज्ञानाय अवतारयन् आह.
Translation. We shall show how this conclusion comes by analyzing the ślokās according to their context. Here, Arjuna is in the horns of a dilemma and is deeply immersed in grief and delusion. Knowing full well that the only way to bring him out of this is by knowledge of the self, Bhagavan Vasudeva presented that transcendental knowledge for uplifting Arjuna. 2.10.N.2 Explanation. We have discussed the division of karma and jnana. It is going to come up again where we will get opportunity to analyze it suiting the context. Here, Śankarāchārya leads us to the text where Arjuna is in the deep mire of delusion not knowing what to do. Bhagavan knows that the only way of escape from all these worldly troubles is knowledge of the self, and proceeds to give that teaching. Let us not forget that this teaching is for all of us, and Arjuna is the front.